Good morning, world. It's time to go on a cruise. Cue the music. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the show. If you have been part of the Tall Man Clan before, thank you much. Thank you so much for coming back. We appreciate you. And if you're new to our show, I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. the Tall Man. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We are coming to you live right now, this very moment, from the Carnival Conquest in our cabin, 7443 inside cabin. And we are glad to have you with us. Today was Embarkation Day, first day on the cruise.
Right.
Oh, we have so much to talk about. We just got off the Glory just like a couple of days ago, and so and this is the sister ship, the Conquest.
It is.
And so I just keep on looking for that button over here. So if you're new to the channel, again, do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It's free to you, costs you absolutely nothing, and it really does help out the stream, and it really does help out the channel. Lisa and I would appreciate it, and for those who have already done it, thank you so much.
Thank
you. And if you're new here, thank you so much. So before we get into the whole experience today, let's just say hello to a few people, okay?
All right.
All right, Macrina, bon voyage. Thank you, Macrina. Yes. Good evening. The Rumble, yep. Tomorrow we'll try again. Good evening, Gina. Thank you. Good. Thanks for being here. Mimi Radar. Hello to New Mexico. How's the conquest? Well, we're about to talk about that, at least first opinions.
Hi, Justina.
Hey, Dave. Howdy ho, good neighbor. Howdy ho. Patricia, the adventure continues. Yes, it does. And this is like an extended adventure. It's going to be adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Ending not on the adventure, but the enchantment. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey, Tom, what's up, buddy? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well in Desiree. Hello. Hey there, guys. Where are you sailing to this week? The same place as last week.
Same place.
Figure. Behind the scenes. Yeah, hopefully I like that. A little different in the highlights this morning, right? We started real early. Jumping on to other lives and run to make popper. Well, Beth, good to have you here. Mama Tallman, good evening, TMC clan. New adventure, Rob. You look tired. Exhausted.
We got up early.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, I know 95. That's right. Love the happy song. Got my popcorn, says Macrina. And Desiree says, that's nice. 7443, way aft. Oh, yeah, we are way aft. Much further aft than we are, and we'll be off the ship. It's actually the last cabin on in the center.
Yeah, the inside.
We've got the aft balconies, and that's it.
Yeah.
And hello, Antonio. How you doing? You're in cabin 7442. Great. You're on the other side. Okay, so let's talk about the adventure. So up early, 4-ish a.m. this morning to leave out of Central Florida for the drive. Obviously saw that in the highlights. And what a drive. Coming into mind, this is our first time, and we thought about this, but we probably should have thought harder. This is our very first time leaving on a weekday from Miami.
Yeah.
Normally the cruises we've been taking leave on a Saturday or Sunday, and so, there's a certain amount of traffic to deal with. Mondays, however,
A lot.
holy
of
bejesus,
traffic.
Batman.
Yeah.
What an absolute show the drive was down here today. And not just Miami, West Palm Beach was like a 30-minute delay, and no accidents, just traffic backup. And anyway, we sat in traffic about 5, 6, 7-ish miles from the port for an hour.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Yeah. A lot of traffic.
Once we got to the port, very, very smooth.
Yeah.
We were later than we like to get here, so dropped her off, parked the truck right in the terminal, right through security, right up. Believe it or not, they weren't letting people on the ship yet, so she had enough time to literally walk to the restroom, come back, grab our bags, and on the ship.
And they started calling us. Started calling.
So, and it was right on the ship. The gangway was literally the door, and then straight into the actual physical gangway thingy, right? So it wasn't like, so a lot of times in terminals you got to walk up, and then you got to walk a half a mile, and then you eventually get to the gangway. No, this was
right
up
on
the door
the gangway.
And right in. We're like, wow. And so we were on the ship fast.
Yes, we were.
Yep. First impressions. I like the Glory.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. First impressions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like right in the door, like, oh, yeah. Can we go back to the Glory?
Yeah.
First impressions. Okay.
Agreed.
So ultimately we do our thing. We go video cabins, which we're going to show you 16 cabins tomorrow. So make sure you're tuned in for tomorrow night. Yeah,
what he said.
What I said. Come watch us tomorrow night. We'll have 16 cabins from insides all the way up to the junior suite. Only one cabin we couldn't get on this one, which was the captain's suite. So maybe the next time. I don't know. Yep. And so eventually we head to the buffet. And just as crowded as the Glory. Mm-hmm. But remember the secret I told you. And if you were watching the highlights, you caught it. Towards the back of the Lido, there's an upstairs area where they serve barbecue and stuff. No one goes up there. There was one
empty.
table. It was packed. We couldn't find a table downstairs. Walk upstairs, one table full. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah,
it was like
empty.
Our own private dining room.
It was.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Go upstairs. Don't tell anybody. Shh. It's our secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. The food on the buffet, I would say, was actually better than the Glory.
I don't know if it was better, but it was good.
I think it was a little better. That we had like a meatball lasagna. They didn't have that
meatball lasagna.
They didn't have that last time. That was really good.
That was pretty good.
I don't remember the pepper steak or the first night or first day.
Yeah,
it's like they had different food.
They did have different food.
Yeah.
And so we're not comparing apples to apples, so it's kind of hard to say one was better than the other. But I thought they both were good, and as far as the food goes.
Oh, they were, but I thought this buffet was just a little better.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit.
All right.
That's about it.
Okay. I wouldn't say that it was better, but it was just as good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So there you go.
Okay. So, we walked around, did our thing. Sail away party was epic. You guys saw that.
Yeah.
A little bit of audio problems with the DJ, with the cruise director.
Yes.
He tried to start down on the Lido with a handheld microphone
out all
and
pumped up and no
like,
volume.
What's going on? It's like so I just sit there and laughed at him a little bit.
It was a little funny. I know the feeling though.
Right. So for those of you who've been on several Carnival ships in the past 2-3 years, you know their sail away parties have gotten, at least the first part of it, very unified. You see the same thing on every ship, right? The playlist dancers come out, do the little thing, and then the fun squad does their thing, and then the kids club with, Dr. Seuss characters come out, right? Thing 1 and 2. Anyway, it's a thing, right? Same thing with the songs they play afterwards. It's predetermined, the format, right? Mm-hmm. Every ship, same format for this little segment. Now, what the cruise director does within the format is what, really changes from ship to ship. Mm-hmm. What I'm trying to get at is, so the playlist dancers come out and, what a train wreck. I was just embarrassed, honestly.
I think they were trying to not be in time with each other.
Did you all catch that? I mean, did you see the highlight? Hang on.
Good morning, world. It's time to go on a cruise.
I'm going to unmute me and mute this. I don't know. Maybe it's the entertainer in me. It just, I was embarrassed for them. Here, watch this. Oh, dude. God, that was painful. It's painful to watch.
I feel like they were almost trying to not be in
I
time.
Don't know. So not impressed with that. So I'm not sure we'll get to see the show because we'll be streaming here. But again, we're just talking about first impressions, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The Fun Squad, they were actually out there jamming. Again, if you watch the highlights, you saw that it was the Fun Squad and the DJ that had everybody like
the DJ
pumping.
He got everybody pumped up to begin with.
Of course, he did run his mouth for 10 minutes before he even played a song.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, DJ, play the song, run the mouth at least while the music is going. No, I'm like, dude wants to be a star, but he got him going.
Yeah,
so
it
was
did.
good. It was
he
good.
did.
So, but all in all, it was a great sail away party, regardless.
Yeah,
okay?
It was.
I'm not sure if you noticed from the highlights, but this is the older sister of the Glory, right?
Yes.
This came out 1 year before. Now the Glory, however, was just went through a dry dock this year.
Yes.
This went through dry dock a couple years ago.
Yes.
And they obviously have decided to do some different things. I'll give you for an example. Up on the top deck on the Lido, on the Glory, there's a fairly nice water park for the kids with a couple different slides and the big bucket drop, and not bad for the space available.
Yes.
That doesn't exist on the ship.
No.
It's just the one slide.
And no splash park.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
There are some areas that look nice. Again, first opinion, just running through, right? We haven't what's this? Except for around the dinner table, and I didn't load the picture up, but I'll just stick it on the camera in a minute. A little beat up.
I
really,
totally agree.
I don't.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
We just came off the Glory, and the Glory has been so well taken care of. Yeah, that's the window in the dining room.
Right next to our table.
Yeah. So anybody know what that is? I mean, it almost looks like spray foam that's been painted over. I don't know.
It wasn't spray foam because it was in. Yeah, it's just like something eaten up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
But definitely a lot more worn. Now, granted, it didn't just come out of dry dock. It's been a couple of years.
It's been a couple of years, yeah.
But there are some things that...
So, like, we run around a lot on the first day, right? There's a lot of stuff that we have to gather before 1:30, and the cabin's open, everybody, and we're running around. And again, we're very busy, and again, it's not a fine-tooth comb. It's very surface, right? First of all, everybody's friendly. Everybody's been fine. Everybody's been great.
Everybody's been wonderful.
The cabins, oddly enough, all seem to be in different states. Some are really nice looking. Some are really beat up. Like the drawers are all cockeyed and barely working and stuff. Some of the cabins have 2 U.S. outlets on the desk and 4 back by the beds. A few of them. The rest of them have 1 plug. We saw a couple of the cabins that had really, sort of nice sized TVs, but the rest of them have these tiny little TVs by today's standards.
There's no consistency.
None at all. It's very strange.
Yeah. And for us, as far as videoing and trying to, give you a good look as to what to expect, it's hard for us because, you don't know which cabin you're going to have a small TV, which cabin you're going to have a big TV, if you're only going to have 2 outlets, or if you're going to have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Is the bathroom going to be done? Are the cabinets in good shape, or are they falling apart? Because there's just no consistency.
Yeah,
None.
So like in our cabin, we've got 1 outlet, and we've got the little lights back behind us that you see. That have USB charging ports, but you notice the lights aren't on. They're not working.
Yeah.
So the USB is working on this side,
but
not on that
over
side.
On this side.
So it just, like you said, some stuff. Now,
yeah.
Any of this is going to ruin our cruise? Heck, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
But we're bringing it to you.
We are.
If I had the choice to go on the Glory or the Conquest, I would choose the Glory.
Hands down.
Because in the end, they're both doing 4-day, 3-day, 4-day, 3-day. And both going to the same exact places.
And they're,
right?
Yeah.
So let's get into main dining.
Okay.
So we get into the main dining room. And we originally had early seating, and we switched it to anytime dining because we're usually able to get in and get out, which is great. And they were able to do that for us. So we got in there 5:30, and we were in there for 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is about 40 to 50 minutes longer
than we were
for
on
the
Glory.
same exact meal and service that we had on the Glory.
And literally the exact same menu. So,
same menu.
Yeah.
So it seems like just from looking around, it just felt like they were a little bit short-staffed, maybe?
Totally feel like they're short-staffed.
We had, quote-unquote, 3 waiters. We had the head waiter, the regular waiter, and then or the server, whatever, and then the third person.
Yes.
Our head waiter wasn't really taking the orders. It was the middle guy. The head waiter was actually like dropping bread and butter and drinks and stuff like clear halfway across the main dining room. I'm like, what's our dude doing way over there handing out bread and butter and stuff? And
at that time, we thought he was the third guy. We didn't realize he was the head waiter.
Yep. Until he came over and I looked at his name tag. I'm like, oh, dude's the head waiter.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not the head waiter. Our lead waiter.
Lead waiter. Yes.
in our group of 3.
Thank you for clarifying that. Yes.
So in the end, from the food quality at dinner, like we had the chicken soup with the wild rice tonight. We felt that was better here than on
the Glory.
The Glory. We also had the tomato soup. We thought it was better on the Glory than it was here.
Yes.
I had the steak. It was better on the Glory than here. She had Cobb salad, which she didn't have over there, so we couldn't compare.
Correct. But it was really good.
Yeah, dessert, we woofed down and had to get out of there because we're 1 hour and 40 minutes and we hadn't set anything up yet. So today's the long day for us. So the service, very slow. Food was great. What was really unexpected was showtime.
Yes.
Right. So when you go to anytime dining, if you're in there early and your dining staff, like on the Glory, was very efficient, in and out, you're good to go. You don't get showtime. You're gone before it happens.
Yes.
So tonight, again, we were there because they were just really lethargic. Their service was about as fast as I look tired. I'm
Until
exhausted.
they cranked up the music.
So I have never seen a dining room staff look as good as these guys and gals did doing their showtime tonight.
They did. They were impressive. They got some moves.
They were better than the playlist dancers.
They were.
At least being like together with their dance moves. And y'all who sail Carnival know who I'm talking about, right? Or know what I'm talking about. Normally there's 3 or 4 waiters that are really good at it, and everybody else just kind of is not.
Yeah.
And they're always a beat behind because they're trying to watch somebody. Everybody that I could see, they were all on it.
They were.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So, but overall, we would say, especially after literally just getting off the Glory 2 days ago, first opinions, we would much rather be on the Glory again than on this one.
Yeah, this ship needs some attention.
Yeah, and there's
my opinion.
And there's one other thing. We had an inside cabin on the Glory, and we were surrounded by cabins. Respectfully, we didn't hear one peep.
Not really.
So far, I'm surprised you can't hear them. I mean, just it's nonstop. We hear a lot of noise in this particular cabin, and it's not because we're on the end. It's not the outside wall is that wall, if you will, where the hallway is. We're not hearing people there. It's coming from here and here. So, and I'm not sure why that would be. No. Right, built by the same boat manufacturer.
I think we just got lucky and got some quiet people next to us in Glory, and we got the rowdy ones on this.
I don't know. I don't know.
Speaking of rowdy, there was actually, well, maybe not rowdy, but there was actually a drug sniffing dog walking in the hallways. So there is definitely a dog on the ship. Yeah. So
because we had left port.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But during the this just before the sail away party, somebody had lit some marijuana up on.
Oh, I know. I know.
Deck, so
right up the deck. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
But I have not smelled it in the hallways.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
So.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what some people are saying.
Okay, let's do it.
Because we've been running our mouths for a while.
We have.
Okay. Hello, Antonio. Macrina says, Miami on I-95. I didn't realize that. Yeah. We took the turnpike most of the way and then get on 95 at the end. And it was the turnpike that was actually backed up. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
How about those Steelers? Dave says, I'm not a fan of South Florida. I love South Beach. I love some areas of South Florida. I'm not particularly fond of Miami proper itself. It's just me. I mean, everybody has a place they like and some places they don't like. Miami's not my favorite place to go, especially, traffic and stuff just to go to a port. Love South Beach, though. Love hanging out on South Beach. And Dave also says, middle part on up, I'm good. There you go. Okay. I pick 7445 corner balcony. Yeah, that's a good pick. We videoed that cabin.
That is a good pick.
Yes, sir. Yes, Bev, I want the corner. Yep, you guys can see that corner balcony tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Corner balcony is the best. Yes, it is. I've heard you can pay a special package, and for like $100, you get unlimited drinks. Okay. Dave, that's not exactly true. Unlimited means 15. There's a cap here on Carnival. On most cruise lines, not all, but most cruise lines, there's a cap of 15 beverages. And it's not $100. It's more like $80-ish a day, somewhere in that neighborhood. We're not really big drinkers or really drinkers at all, so I don't really pay attention to that package, but I feel it's around $85 a day per person in the cabin. Now, I want to be clear. Each adult in the cabin has to purchase that drink package, even if the one, like let's say I was a drinker and Lisa is not, we would have to buy 2 drink packages. Mm-hmm. One person alone can't get it. Both adults in the cabin have to purchase that drink package. So unless you're going to, I think, Macrina, we've worked this all out before. I think it's something like unless you're going to have like 8.5 or 9.5 drinks every single day on a cruise, the drink package isn't worth it. But again, not unlimited. 15, done.
Yes, and that does include your coffee beverages as well. If you choose to purchase a specialty coffee, that goes on your drink plan.
Yep. Marquina says, get your pizza before midnight. That's going to be rough for me because I get the good pizza and tea at midnight, and people watch. Well, you'll have to get it at 11:55 now.
Yeah, you and I are not happy about that,
No.
Macrina. Yeah.
We're going to test it out, not tonight. We are literally exhausted, and we're up at 2:45 a.m. to start the 3 a.m. conga line across around the ship. Sorry you aren't here to join us, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yes, we are.
So we will probably look tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely going to test that. And remember, there is pizza on the Lido Midnight Buffet. It's just not the same
It's
pizza.
Chicago pizza. It's not the thin stuff. It's
Look,
the thick stuff.
For those who are watching who are cruising next week, the week after that, maybe even the week after that, I don't think you'll see any changes. But I'm pretty sure John is going to get inundated with comments about how unhappy people are with this change. I would be fine with the move, but at least it should be that same kind of pizza. What they're serving is not close to the same.
The same.
It just isn't.
No,
It just
is
isn't.
not the same.
McCreen says, was that the playlist staff off time? If it's Fun Squad, I get it, but no, that was the playlist dancers up there in the front that you were watching. That was the playlist. Hey, Nurse Tara, how you doing?
Hi, welcome.
Good game yesterday. Congrats. Everybody's talking about football. There was football. We haven't seen football in weeks.
No, we haven't.
So bad.
Yeah.
They knew you'd be checking and brought in the dog, right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Right?
There is definitely a dog on board this ship.
Yes. Good. With what seems to go on, they need to put it on all ships. A dog, or several, so they don't have to work one dog to death.
Yeah.
And that poor dog's a break.
Aw.
We'll be in the conga line with you in spirit. Yes, I know. We could turn on the stream and we could sort of stream it live like we do the drives. Yeah, the average specialty drink is about $13+ now. So if you buy at least 5 drinks a day, get the package. Okay, so since the drinks are a little bit more expensive now, being the specialty drinks, if it's just a beer, it would be a little bit less. But the specialty drinks, there you go. Antonio thinks the drink package with tip is about $70 per day. It's only about 4 drinks and a coffee. The pizza line is going to be crazy at 11:30. Yeah. I didn't see it today. I didn't get out there, but I could tell you the line for Guy's Burgers was like, holy crap.
It was.
Yes. Robert's iPhone 20%. What do you mean what are we talking about my phone? I don't know. Getting notices up on my computer here. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you was a comment. I'm looking at the comments going, who's talking about your phone?
Macrina says, the buffet pizza is like eating a rug with ketchup. Blah.
Ooh.
You said it, not me. Yes.
A rug with ketchup.
Yeah. Yeah, oddly enough, the tomato soup tasted a little bit more like pizza sauce than soup. So that would have been probably a little bit better on the pizza.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It was very oregano heavy, so it did have a good pizza flavor.
Yeah. Again, remember, these are not complaints.
Nope.
These are comments about our experience of the day.
Yep.
We are going to have a good time if the ship sinks. I mean, it just doesn't matter, right?
And for the record, I cleaned my bowl.
Yes, and so my plate too. So just the things that we see and the things that we feel compared to, other, Carnival ships. Again, the Glory literally just got off it. And we did mention the Glory just got out of dry dock from earlier this year.
Yeah.
This ship was in dry dock 2 years ago. And it was a major dry dock. So I would have thought at that time they would have done the water park.
I would have thought that as
'Cause
well.
that's not a quick thing. That's like a 3-week project.
And I would have thought there would have been some consistency with the room renovations.
Yes.
If you're going to put big TVs in some cabins, not suites, why didn't they get put in all of them?
Yeah, I don't.
If you're going to replace some of the cabinetry, why not all of it? If you're going to redo some of the bathrooms, why not all of them?
Now, it is possible, and a lot of the cruise lines do this. They'll take 2 or 3 or 4 cabins out of service during a cruise, and they have teams on board refurbing those cabins throughout a cruise.
That is true. You do
So
have a point.
it is possible they're sort of in the process of doing some of those things. Look, there's thousands of cabins on here, guys. We didn't see them all.
No.
We ran around covering.
We got 16.
We got 16 of the 1,000, and we're literally running around doing it. It's quite possible that that's also what they're in the middle of doing.
That
right?
is very true.
Just
I
don't
will
know.
give you that. That is very true.
So anyway, and let's get back to some of the comments here.
All right.
Macrina says, I really think if everyone complains to John Hill, they may change it. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And so there you go, you guys. Send an email to, not email, Facebook,
a message.
A message to John.
John?
Hill. We want our pizza until 4 a.m.
Look, I don't care if it's 4. Look, let those guys have a break. For gosh sakes, serve the same thing on the Lido.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I just that what you're serving is a crime.
Yeah.
To call it pizza, it just
and to take it from the pizza used to be open till 4, the good stuff, and then now okay, it's over and done at 2:30, but it's not even the good stuff. That's
correct.
over at midnight. It's
right. And again, to me, it's more about at least serve the safe stuff. If you want to reduce the hours, I understand that. I mean, these people need to sleep at some point, Lisa. Right? Like us, we need to sleep at some point. I get that, right? That doesn't bother me. Now, of course, those who are out partying, until 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever. Okay, maybe it's going to affect them a little bit more, but there's room service, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Antonio says nothing like a slice of shag with some Heinz. Yummy. That's right. By the way, everybody, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It is free to you, it costs you absolutely nothing, and really does help out the show. And Lisa and I would sincerely appreciate it. And for God's sakes, we need the help. Can you all come do the 3 a.m. conga line so we can sleep tonight? We're tired. What's up, Angela? How you doing?
Angela,
welcome,
hey.
welcome. Hello, my beautiful friend, Macrina. All right, they're one another. Today's complaint to John was about there being soup on the midnight.
I heard about that.
Somebody was complaining because there was soup on the buffet?
Of soup. That the person does not like soup, and so they were upset that who would want soup at midnight?
What the
Me.
is wrong with people?
Me, I will eat soup at midnight.
I'm gonna move on because I can't take it. Yep, I'm doing get the reasoning to lessen the pizza line. The buffet line just gets bigger and slower for worse food and wasted bad pizza. Yeah, I doing get the reasoning to lessen the pizza line. So what she's saying is that she understands why the move, because the pizza line is always really long. And so to split it up, to move it to the buffet, because typically you can come at it 2 ways because they run the same thing on both sides of the buffet. And so you're taking the line and you're breaking it into 2. And so you're making it go faster. But again, if it was the same pizza, I think
I'd be fine with that.
yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
But
it's not.
no, it's not.
No.
Plus, I mean, they have to make a lot of them. I mean, they only get 4 slices out of it.
Yeah.
Where that Chicago thing, they get, I don't know, what, 16, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah,
easily,
anyway.
because it's a big chunk of bread.
Yep, Patricia's like, I would do soup at midnight.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
with you.
Me 3, absolutely. We have 2 soups for dinner.
I did.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Bev's like, me too. That's probably all I want that late at night. Most nights anyway. Yeah, so, well, people will complain about whatever. There's soup on the buffet. Complaining. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going to stick that up in just... Oh, man. Yep. All right, so we are a sea day tomorrow. Then we are Epic Rock is not on the ship. Some 80s something, but it's not Epic Rock. It's an 80s something or other.
I don't remember what it's called.
I'll look it up.
You'll be faster than me.
Probably. There's the thing on the door. Probably look at that.
Probably.
Fun day at sea. Okay, what's going on my planner? What's happening? It is called 80s Pop to the Max. So that is the show that's on the ship, and it's tomorrow. Again, we're sea day. The next day after that, we are in Princess Key. And day 4, Nassau. And then back to Miami. It's exactly the same itinerary we just did, just sort of in reverse, yeah. On the Glory, we did Nassau, then Princess Key, then the day at sea was our last day, and then we're back to port. Which, honestly, I like it better that way.
I think I do, too.
I like having the sea day the last day. It's like just the chill, relax on the ship, just, let your vacation marinate in, maybe a couple extra cocktails. You didn't have any running around to do just outside of the ship,
It's just relaxing.
It is. I've always enjoyed having that last day being the sea day.
Yeah.
It's just me. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the last day of your cruise to be a sea day, or would you prefer it to be in a location? A destination.
And then there's plenty of time to pack. You don't have to worry about cutting your excursion short or anything like that. And it's
not that everybody's in their cabin packing at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Well,
but
no, I wouldn't think they would be either. But still, it's extra time for that.
Yeah, I just think so. Anyway, chat. If you're watching the replay and you want to chime in here, leave it in the comments. We do answer all of our comments. Okay. In fact, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button again. Hit the thumbs up. There's 30 of you watching right now. Hit that thumbs up button. Everybody, right now. Do it. There's the applause for you. I'm giving it to you in front. By the way, also, if you want, you can become part of our Facebook group. We put different stuff up on the Facebook group. We put the menus that we see on the different ships that we're on, and the food. Take pictures of the food so that you can see that, and just different pictures and comments and stuff, conversations that we have in our group. Make sure you answer the questions or it won't let you in, okay? You got to answer the questions, all right? So you can do that, all right? In fact, we posted the rest of the Glory stuff. I don't know how much we're going to post from this particular ship because it's literally going to be the same exact food. And we're probably going to be eating the same exact thing because we seem to be somewhat creatures of habit. So for those joining us who have never seen us before, when we are done with this 4-day cruise, we are getting off this and getting on the MSC Divina, which is a 10-day, doing sort of a western, southern, right? Because we're doing Jamaica, but then going down to Curacao and Aruba, and then coming back up to the Turks and Caicos, the Dominican Republic, and then MSC's private island. And then right after that, we're getting on the Utopia of the Seas, doing a back-to-back, because Lord knows we're going to need all 7 days to cover that ship.
Yes, we will.
It's a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a big old butt, that one does. Woo! Back it up, shorty. So we're back to back on that one. Then we're off that for a couple of days, and then we're on the Enchantment of the Sea. So we've got a whole string of cruises back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Basically, 3 of them at least are, 4 of them. And we're gonna come to you live every night as long as Wi-Fi allows it. So come be part of that.
Absolutely.
Yep. And we got a group cruise coming up. You see the notice up there on the top, right? Sorry, Lisa. I hate doing that to you. I just always put my finger over your face. Look, right there.
Every time.
I know. I try not to. Look at that. 354 days to a group cruise.
Yay!
Group cruise. Who wants to hear stuff about the group cruise? I know you all do. I know. Here you go. Here's a little info.
Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets,
Parties,
pineapples.
ducks, and of course the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever group cruise. We'll see you on the horizon. There you go, everybody. Again, if you're new to the channel, you can just send us an email to tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com and say, I want to go on the group cruise. And just so you know, again, if you're new, we are not travel agents, so we didn't start this group cruise to make money off of you booking this group cruise with us. We just want to hang out with you guys. All right, so we have an agent that is doing this for us, and I will pass her information on to you. Give Kathy a call. We have some friends joining us on the Divina, and they called Kathy, and they hooked them right up. But if you want to go on the group cruise with us, just send us an email to that email, and we will look forward to spending some time with you guys. 8-day Southern, right? The ABCs.
Islands.
Yeah, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. That's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right, let's see what everybody's talking about buffet.
All right.
Again, Patricia said, I would do soup at midnight. The buffet menu has not changed since it was instituted. Same things. I know, Macrina, and John said there were some changes. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a couple minor changes on there. I don't know. It seems to be the same to me, but anyway. Bev says, me too. That's probably all I want at that late hour. Of course, that's what we've already read. Macrina says, the line on the horizon at the buffet was just as long as the pizza line times 2 lines.
Oh, wow.
And I get the soup too. The only difference is buffet lines typically move faster than that pizza line, right? Because each pizza that comes out only creates 4 slices, and that's usually 2 people.
Yeah.
At least in the buffet, there's many different offerings, and so people are moving through a little bit quicker. But yeah, that line gets pretty long too. Oh, sea days. Patricia wants sea day for the last day.
Me too.
Macrina, I love sea days at each end of the cruise. Of course, I love that. It's be my favorite. I do like the last days of sea day. Antonio also prefers the sea day for the last day. Hey, Tuesday, it's Monday. You beat me to it. And she likes the sea day on the last day as well. MSC has a nice itinerary. Yeah, this cruise is really, really nice. We were, and when we booked it, it was like stupid affordable. We're like, and it's over Thanksgiving. And at first we're like, yeah, we promised the family we're going to be around this year. I'm like, God, but that's such a good price.
We couldn't pass it
10
up.
days.
Yeah.
And then all the rest we were doing all these tiny little cruises. And you're like, oh, we got to do it.
Yeah.
Don't forgive us. Please forgive us, Mama Tall Man, please. So we booked it, and great itinerary. And we got a balcony. It was like under $2,000 at the time when we booked it. I think it was like $1,500 or something for the 10 days. I forget what it was. It was really good price.
It was really good
anyway,
price.
so yeah, we're like, yeah, we got to do it. And since it's a longer one, we decided to upgrade ourselves, if you would, to do the balcony, because it's only going to take us 3 or 4 days to video the entire ship. And the other 6 days, we'll get to relax and have some vacation time for us. Yes, we're still going to stream every night, but we want to be able to chill and relax and have some fun our way. And we prefer and enjoy the balcony. So since we're going to spend this extra time on the ship, we're like, oh yeah, we're going to do the balcony.
Yes. Love the balcony.
Roderick, what's up, my man? How you doing? Running tardy. That's all right, man. Better late than ever, man.
Good to see you.
Group cruise, woohoo!
Yay!
And Bev's like, we get 2 sea days going and 2 sea days on the return.
Right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. 2 days to push you all off the plank. Little do you know the conga line is going to walk right up the plank. Sorry. Nurse Tara says, I like to have at least one sea day prior to disembarking. Yeah, so do we. Yeah, having that last sea day is just sort of, I think it's a couple things. Not just the final relaxation, but it also softens the vacation overblow. Right? I mean, it's done. You've gone to all your destinations. It's, all that's over, right? You've done all the big entertainment on the ship already. It's.
But you still have one day to relax.
Yeah, it's relax and okay. It's over, right? But you're still on the ship. But whereas, like, if it's a destination, then all of a sudden it's like, bam, done, get off. It's like, well, wait a minute. We were just in, Acapulco yesterday, or whatever. So I don't know. Yep. She says, Macrina says, the Horizon buffet line didn't move as they were always running low on favorites like chicken strips and fries, not pizza. Yeah. So they're look. All these ships are going to have stuff to work out, right? Remember, when cruising first came back, post-pandemic, there actually wasn't a midnight buffet. And it has sort of really been this slow re-implementation of it. And of course, it's really back as big as I think it's going to be now. And in fact, I think it starts around 11 or 11:30. And it's going to run until, what did it say, 2:30 now?
So it used to be just for, an hour, an hour and a half. And
so now it's a
11,
full-blown meal period.
11 to 2:30.
Right. So they're going to have to figure that out in quantities and different things. And maybe they've already figured it out in the Horizon was just, like here, this is not a new ship. The Glory's not a new ship. They've been around for a while, doing 4-day, 3-day, 4-day, 3-day, 4-day, 3-day. When we were on the Glory, again, we're just talking day one, right? Just our first opinions, first thoughts, first experiences. Glory ran just, smooth as butter. I mean,
it was a well-oiled machine.
This one, not so much.
No.
Yeah.
No,
so.
But again, I do feel that they're short-staffed.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, that being said, I got nothing else. You got anything else?
No.
My tank is empty.
We're tired.
Tank is empty. Again, we're up at like 2:45, so we can do our. Oh, I know what else was weird today that I forgot.
What's that?
Well, not that this one was weird, but the first thing is, we're gonna. We didn't get to do this on the Glory, but here we got like the 15-20 minute spa tour today. Yeah. Narrated, and hopefully you'll be able to hear it because the mic wasn't on her.
She was hilarious.
She was great and took us around to all the things. They talked about a bunch of different things. And so if you've never been to a spa on a cruise ship or didn't know what it was all about or what's up there, this will be a great video to watch. And so we'll bring that on one of the days here to come. But that wasn't the surprise. What the surprise was we went up into the kids area, Club Ocean.
Yes.
Camp Ocean, which has the little ones, the 2s to the 12 years old. Okay. And there's like 4 separate rooms, but it's really just 3. And I mean, there's no one in there.
Not
no kids.
One
there's
person.
Nobody looking. There's nothing going on in there except there was a few of the Carnival camp personnel. And like every ship we go on, we walk in, hey, this is where we're going to film. And normally we don't have to say it on Embarkation Day because it's open for you to look around and video and take pictures and do all these kind of things. And it was like they'd never seen a camera before. It was very, very strange. And they're all looking at one another like, I
don't know. Can we do this? I don't know.
Can he video in here? And it was so strange. And
it was.
In the end, it was like a 4 or 5 minute conversation. And they said, fine, but they all scattered.
They're like, we
can't be on
the
there.
video.
I'm like, Okay, fine. So it was like the cockroaches when you turn the lights on. It was so funny. They all went hiding behind little pieces of furniture, doors, or whatever. It was so funny. But in the end, I mean, they were nice and it was all good. It was a very strange experience.
It was.
Where, interestingly enough, if any of you remember, on another Carnival ship in the past, we had a not so friendly experience in the spa.
Right.
We'd asked for permission. They said yes, and halfway through, they threw a fit and told me to delete my footage. And anyway, but this spa was not that, and
not at all.
It was just the opposite. So anyway, we'll bring that to you somewhere here during our 4-day cruise. If not, of course, we'll release it as a separate video here shortly. But yeah, so we are going to call it quits so we can get a little bit of sleep, so we can get the rest of this stuff done, so we have some stuff to talk about and show you guys. All right?
Tomorrow, yes.
But there are a couple comments first, so let's get to this real quick.
Let's see what the comments are.
Roderick says, that's right. 12 days until we cruise in the Carnival Liberty. Woohoo!
Nice.
He says, good night and safe travels. Thank you, Roderick. Sleep tight.
you.
Thank you. Maybe this week is the first contact week for the staff. Ha ha ha. And lots to turn around. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. I would say the same thing about the playlist answers. That being said, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.